Hey guys, welcome once again to Drive It's Crypto Lounge. I hope that everyone enjoyed this new intro video that I am particularly fan of. To be honest, I think it's a great, upgrade from what we have been doing. So I really like it and I hope you do. And also kudos and let's all thank Matt Crypto AI. That is of course my right hand on this channel. That is my assistant, my friend, my vice president, if we can call it like that he was the one that actually made the video. So thank you very much, Matt Crypto AI. So guys, okay, before we start on this AMA, I think that everyone should understand that our guest today is a friend of mine. I think that most of you already know that, and we're going to discuss about a project that it has been done in April of this year. Most of us, or most of you, sorry, already know about this project. I know that some base members of the community, for example, Niloy, Sam, Emmanuel, that there are a lot of members of this community that already know about this project that was called Chain Gaming X. We all know that it's about gaming, it's about tournaments, it's really cool, it's about Web3. And we actually did the fair launch on April this year. I was also part of the team. You also need to remember that I am still part of the team. So it's not that I'm no longer working in that's just that I am also working in my channel, and we left over the CEO to do its thing. So you should all need to understand that before we start speaking. But today we're having Rick at the crypto launch. So this is actually his first time coming over here. He joined today to the crypto launch. So I think that everyone should welcome him and thank also for just thank him for being here. For spending 1 hour of his busy life, of course, that he's been doing so many things with CGX, that actually coming here and take 1 minute to discuss with us about this project. It's amazing. But first of all, Rick, I have just unmuted, so you're allowed to speak. How's it going, brother?
Hey, Drive, can you hear me out?
Yeah, brother, I can hear you out perfectly clear.
Awesome, bro.
Looking good, man.
Thank you, brother. Here's with some nature here around the office. It's cool, bro. So, how you doing, bro? Thank you so much for inviting me over to this amazing channel of yours. It's growing so much and so exponentially. It's crazy, man. I knew you had it in you, that it's natural for you to be an awesome speaker. As you all may know, Drive it was joining me with DGX, my project, and he used to host. Not host, but participate on many
On
AMAs, and
AMAs, yeah. We had a really great time, when we did
really
the
great.
AMA tour.
The
Yeah,
tour,
guys,
yeah,
you'll need to understand that me and Rick were like on every AMA lounge available, in the space. We were at all the big names over there. We did AMAs there, so it's actually great to be once again, me and Rick over here in doing this AMA. But this time it's a little bit different, right? Because this time it's just me being a host, and then of course it's Rick on the other
great.
side being a speaker. So this is kind of fun, but we're going to separate things up. Okay, I'm not going to talk today as if I was, the COO of the project. Today we're going to let Rick, discuss certain things about the project, and then of course if there's a question that I need to answer, I will of course answer that. But from now on, we did today is to learn more about the Rick, is to learn more about CGX, is to learn more about this project. That guys, this is what we do. Remember, having projects here at the AMA Lounge, this is what we do. We want to educate more and more people to learn more about different projects, and then of course then discuss about all the projects that come into our platform. We want to discuss about them, we want to keep them on our watch list and everything. But let's first start, guys. Let's start first of all by asking Rick. I'm going to ask you. Of course, I already know you, but most of the listeners over here don't know you, or have no clue or who you are. So basically, I think that it's best if we start by you telling us a little bit about yourself, like how much experience do you have in crypto? Was CGX your first project? What motivated you into doing CGX, and how did you start it with CGX?
Thank you for the nice intro, bro. First of all, I don't know if I had to explain myself too much because I see too many familiar faces here, which is awesome. Say Nilo, Sam, big shout out to them. They are always supporting here in my Telegram channel, which is Gen Gaming X. So thank you so much. And well, for all the new faces that don't know me, I'm Rick. I'm here based in Argentina, as you drive it. And well, basically, my career in crypto is it's not as old as Tribits, but it's like I don't know, like 2 to 3 years I got involved in crypto. But basically, I always was like in such a fear of getting involved in like investments and such. So when I plan CGX, I plan it to be in Web 2. So what is CGX? You are going to ask me. CGX is a platform I hope you are all excited to hear about because it's about gaming. So it's a platform that is going to host tournaments for video game tournaments in the web in the Binance Smart Chain, which is cool. That will allow everyone, because it's a decentralized platform, it will be allowing anyone to create and partake on tournaments for many of the video games that we are going to offer. So that is so cool. We will have like a leaderboard, statistics, and many information that you can like grow your own career there. For if you're a competitor or if you're a tournament creator, it has many utilities that we're going to discuss later. But basically, I came up with the idea, as I said, to make it like the traditional way in a Web2 platform. And I made my friend here drive it here in Argentina too. In like we always say, in a certain convention here, that where many crypto enthusiasts talk about and discuss of many other projects, tokens, and such. And I had the opportunity to talk to Drive, and he said, "Hey, bro, I really like your idea a lot, but let's do a twist. Like, why stuck with Web 2 when we can do it like Web 3?" With his experience, he knew he was going to rock the crypto market. And at first, I was like, well, as I say, I had a little fear. Like, it's not like how I do things practically because I'm a traditional investor. But when I go to talk to Driver, well, you all know him. He's a very good speaker, and he convinced me and said, "Yeah, let's do it, man." And well, he helped me a lot here in the project as my COO, so which is amazing. He always was here with me, as he said, as he told you, in the AMA tour. So we gave information about the CGX platform in a very deliberate way, which was awesome, and many people joined us. We formed the CGX army. Shout out to them. This was crazy. So basically, that's it. So Chain Gaming X is that as a platform which is centered in Web3 in the Binance chain blockchain, and it's particularly that the main utility is hosting video game tournaments and which you can create or participate, and it has many other utilities we're going to discuss later.
That's awesome. Thank you very much, Rick, for that amazing introduction. It was very detailed, and of course, that's something that most of people have fear today. Because we all know that crypto, the crypto world, it's kind of actually the Wild West, if we can do an analogy or a comparison. So actually, people that haven't, entered into the Web3 space, into the crypto space, are actually always kind of afraid of everything, that the media says. For example, in crypto, you can get hacked, you can get stolen, you can lose your coins, etc., etc. Or maybe one day it's worth $1, and then maybe it's worth zero.
Exactly.
So all these things, it makes someone that it's not, familiar with crypto to be afraid. So what Rick was telling was about that. He has a very traditional background, on Web 2 and financial background as well. And then, of course, taking the step forward into, hey, I'm going to do something, I'm going to do a Web3 project, I'm going to do a crypto project. It's difficult. It's a difficult step to make.
Yep.
So that's when he actually met me. Of course, like he said, I'm going to get into more detail with that, but he met me, and you all guys know that I'm a quite experienced project developer. I've been in many projects. I've been here in the space for quite a while. So actually, that was when I say, hey man, you got a great idea, and this is how we need to proceed, But besides that, I think that also the motivation that you say, Rick, you were saying that you wanted to do something, that you wanted to create and everything, but why gaming? Like that's something that I think everyone wants to know. Like, why gaming? Are you a gamer? Do you enjoy playing video games? Like, have you ever worked in the gaming industry before? Like, what was the motivation of saying, hey, this is what I want to do? Like, this gaming platform, it's going to be like my first project.
Well, bro, that's an interesting question. Basically, yeah, we both are gamers, you know that. But yeah, for everyone who's new here, yeah, I'm a pretty enthusiast in video game, but a gamer basically. So yeah, I like I never worked in the video game industry before, but I didn't want that to be a limit for me basically because it's not like a professional thing, but it's a passion to me. So that's why I started creating the idea of CGX. Like I want to give to the community around the world something that is based on passion, right? So video games it's a very thing that I love, and it's growing exponentially here too in every part of the world. So it's crazy. to be able to work something to video game related, right? Because before video games were not such were not considered in the market like projects and such. It was like something your mother would tell you not to get involved to because it could harm you and and basically yeah,
Agreed.
that's not
Yep.
going to be great for your future, but well, the future is now basically, and there are many players around the world which are, I don't know, winning a lot of competitions, making money, producing video games, hosting video games, streaming video games, playing video
Winning
games.
even $1 million, man. That's something that you
Yeah,
also
million
need to
dollars, bro.
clarify.
Well, I not hear about because of the money, but because of I love video games. But yeah, what I mean is like video games here is a huge market right now. As I say, you could be earning playing video games, streaming, hosting tournaments, basically like we are going to talk about now, creating video games, promoting them, marketing. There's a lot of ways in which the video game market can grow. So that's why I said, okay, now let's do it because I love video games. I want to create a project basically about from my passion. And so when you do something you're passionate about, the rest of the ways goes easy, right? So well, that's what that was a good way to get a hold of you too, because as we all know, you're a video gamer too. So it was easy for me to both create this platform. So it's amazing, man. Yeah,
Yeah, of
I
course.
see that.
We all know that I'm also part of the gaming world. I think that I leave that clear every time that we talk about games at the lounge. And lately we had some great, play to earn games that came into the
Yeah,
lounge. We're going to talk about later about your current partnership with Echo of the
that's right,
Horizon. That was
man.
something that was announced yesterday, and of
Yesterday,
course
yeah,
that's a big milestone for CGX as a project, because that means that they are actually now partnering up with other play to earn games. So that's crypto mixing with crypto. And I think that the most partnerships you get, the better it's going to be, in the future. Because when you announce a partnership, it's not just a marketing, a marketing utility. It's not just about that. Of course, when you actually announce a partnership, that means that a whole community from a different project is going to come over into your project, and it's going to say, hey, what's this, like, why is the project that I'm supporting going to a partnership with another project and stuff. But we're going to discuss about that later. I think we're going to still give a few reviews on what the actual platform is. So first of all, guys, as you all know, I'm the one that asks the questions first. So, and then of course I'm going to allow you ask some great questions. But Rick, let's talk about more about the platform itself. Like, I'm going to start asking questions, and of course you can then answer that. But how's the platform going to work? It's like you enter into the platform, you maybe create an account, and then you will be able to decide whether to create a tournament, or if you don't want to create a tournament, you can just join a tournament. And also, how are the prices going to be, distributed and paid? Does that all work through the blockchain, or that's like centralized from you? How does like the whole circle works when someone enters into the platform and wants to actually create or just play?
interesting question, bro. Yeah, so basically, yeah, you could create an account, but it's as easy though as connecting just your wallet. You're good to go. Yeah, why is important to connect your wallet? Because CGX is a platform that's based, as I say, in the BSC blockchain, but also will be allocating smart contracts that will interact within each other. So it will be very automatic and very easy to distribute prices and making creating tournaments and such, which I'm going to explain right now. So basically, when you enter the platform, which will be like entering the, I don't know, internet basically, it will be so easy to see that you have many options in which you can. It's very simple. The user interface is very simple. We have created that already. We will join. We will share it to you in a bit. But it's as easy as connecting your wallet, and you have create tournament, join tournament, or sponsor, which we are going to talk about later. But it's as easy as, I don't know, connecting your wallet. I feel like today I want to create a tournament. You just type create tournament, and you have many options in which you can, I don't know, host a tournament from select video games. You can select the type of the tournament. You can select the quantity of players. It will be all up to you. So that's why we call it decentralized, because you are the one creating the tournament. We are not creating the tournaments. Of course, we will be creating tournaments which are going to be free of entry and such, but anyone can create as many tournaments as they want within their own conditions. And the interesting thing about Chain Gaming X is that it is giving opportunity to all, you know. So basically, if you say, okay, but how do I get exposure within my tournament? Okay, we are giving you the opportunity to rank up within those tournaments. So basically, the more tournaments you create, the more possibility you are going to have to be ranked up and basically be like exposed in within the homepage and say, okay, here I am, here are my tournaments. And the people that we join the website, the platform, we say, okay, I'm going to participate in this tournament because it's right there. So there are many opportunities for you to grow within the platform. And also for the competitors too, we are going to rank up. And basically there's many ways in which you can like create your own career in video games here in the platform, which is going to be awesome. And it's going to be very simple, as I said, because the options are there. Just go with your guts of what you have to type to pick. So it's easy, bro. Just connect your wallet. Yeah, you may say, okay, but yeah, I don't know how to do that. Don't worry, bro. We got you. There's tutorials that you're going to be
Yeah.
able to visit. We are going to have full support too, so you can just ask anyone about the team. Hey, how can I connect my wallet? How can I create a wallet? How can I do this and that? It's all there, bro. So it's not that you're going to enter the platform and don't know what to do. But yeah, and you ask me about how prices are going to be distributed. Well, that's easy too, because as I said, was decentralized, you can basically uh, put the tournaments under your own terms, and you can select a prize pool that's going to partake on the entry fees that is going to contribute to the final prize pool. And the most important thing about that is what makes different here from the Web3 to the Web2 is that basically the prices are going to be distributed automatically within these smart contracts to your wallets, basically. So it's not like, I don't know, the tournament creator received the payments and he has the payments of the entry fee. No, it's not like, it doesn't work like that, because it can create many dishonest practices, like he can get the money and then leave the platform and
Yeah.
be erased from the face of the earth, basically. It's not going to be like that. The prices will be, the entry fees will be allocated within smart contracts, and the price pool is going to be distributed within the smart contracts. So basically, if you win $100 in a tournament, automatically will be connected to your wallet. It's not like the tournament creator has to transfer you, wire you, I don't know, PayPal, wire transfer. I don't know. It's not going to work like that. So basically, it's a secure way that you can get a hold of your prize, and your entry fee is also secure. So that's what is revolutionary here, right? I when I did and I had the idea, as I said, it was Web 2 based. But when Driveit told me and said, "Hey man, we can do this like the Web 3 and have this type of security," I said, "Yeah man, let's go, all right." Because I don't know, video gamers are very honest, but not all people are honest. So there's many ways that they can betray the other users, but that's not going to happen in Chain Gaming X.
That was pretty great, pretty good. And you said some important stuff, that we need to highlight. That the first of all, you said that it doesn't matter if you're not like crypto savvy, if you're not like a crypto enthusiast that already know how to use a MetaMask wallet or how to connect your wallet to a website and everything. So that's great, because like I said yesterday to Echo of the Horizon, that is the project that you're partnered up with, I told them, hey guys, it's great that you're also doing a Web 2, part of your video game, because that way you're going to be attracting a higher market, because we all need to remember, guys, we are the minority here. We're not the majority. Not
Nope.
not most people know how to use crypto. Not most people know how to connect the wallet, how Web3 works. They have no idea. So actually, you making the tutorials and stuff on your website that is going to help everyone that doesn't have a clue on how it works. It's actually pretty smart, and that's something that I always say. If you're going to create, a crypto product that doesn't have any plans on onboarding non-crypto users, you're missing out, man. You're missing out like a
That's
huge
right,
part
bro.
of the market. So I think that for today, it's a must that any single project that comes today needs to have like a Web 2 interaction, or if they don't have a Web 2 interaction, a way to break that barrier. So that's actually great. And also something really important, guys, that you should all understand is that the platform itself is not like holding the money. They are using the blockchain technology. They are using the Binance Smart Chain into smart contracts, and those smart contracts are the one that is going to have the entry fees. So basically, it's not like you can create a tournament and you are the one that collects the entry fees. No, the entry fees are collected by a smart contract that is inside the BSC, guys. So that's very technical, but you should all understand that it's not possible. For example, let's say let me check the chat. For example, let's say, I don't know, maybe let's say Niloy creates a tournament and he won't be able to, for example, create a tournament, charge, I don't know, maybe $10 entry fee, and then say, hey, I'm not going to do the tournament, I'm going to keep the money. No, that's
No
not
way,
going to
man.
happen.
No
Exactly.
way.
So he will never get access to that money. He only has access to create the tournament, and then a smart contract is going to receive that money, and he will only have the chance to finish the tournament. And once the tournament is finished, then he is going to be then he is going to be able to distribute prices. But that's really important, and that's just a piece of security that it's really important. And I love that, because there's a lot of scams over here, that are going around and everything. So you know how it is. So basically, I love that part. I love this part at all. But
Yeah, bro.
what yeah, that is great, man. But I want also to know a little bit more
Let
about.
me tell you,
Oh yes,
eh,
your
just
microphone, man.
because we talk about it, about the new partnership that we made with EOS of the Horizon.
Yeah,
The
exactly. Let's talk about the OTH.
huge shout out to Sabaf, the developer of this amazing project, which is a video game basically, that we are going to host tournaments for its competitive side. And why I wanted to mention this, because they also have the same vision that we did with Chain Gaming X, which is onboard people that from the Web 2 to the Web 3. So that's when we get a hold of got a hold of us and talk about the opportunity to make a collab. Basically, what got my attention, it was that he has the same vision as us, right? To onboard Web 2 guys to the Web 3. So that's basically something I say, yeah, man, let's do it, because they have the idea to create like a story mode for the from the game, like in the Web 2. And once you finish that story mode, when you get to know the game, to get about the mechanics, the skills and such, it was going to be an open world, get a whole world and such. Then you have the opportunity to make like at the huge step from Web 2 to Web 3, in a manner of that you're not going to notice any complications basically. So we as a partner, right, we as a collab, Chain Gaming X and EOTH, is going to be huge for the crypto market, because as Travis said, it is important that if you have a product, when you are the minority, you try to get a hold of the majority, right? So that's going to be huge for us, right? Like hosting tournaments for them is going to be very exciting and very crazy. So we together can create many ways to help people from the Web 2 to join the Web 3. So it's going to be crazy, because as I said, we have tutorials. He has a game that's going to help you like make that transition. So it's going to be huge, man. Sorry for my interruption. I just wanted to mention that, because I'm very excited about the partnership, and also because we were talking about that, basically. So right, who's how can we get a hold of a market that is not crypto related, right? Well, with
Mhm.
a video game, basically, it's going to be from the roots. So it's going to be crazy, man.
That's just amazing, man. And to be honest, it's exciting to know everything that CGX includes and will be including. But now, of course, I think that everyone wants to know, like, at what stage is it currently now? Like, we want to know, like, for example, when are you planning on releasing the first release of the platform, and what is going to include all that release? Like, is it going to have like all functionalities, or is it going to be like a beta release with a little bit less functionalities? And also, how many games are you planning to include over there? Like, can I create like a tournament for any game I want, or are you going to start, letting the most popular games first, and then not how like what can we expect from CGX in the upcoming month, in the near future?
Well, awesome question, man, because as many of you guys knows, we plan a release for CGX that was not that did not hit the market yet, but that's because we had many like like rainy days, interruptions, and such that we were trying to get a hold of. We tried to release the platform at its fullest, but it was very complicated, right? Because when you try to release something that has many utilities like CGX, they all have to work, right? You can release something that has a flaw or is not working, not interacting with the other utility. So I step aside and say, okay, let's try again. Let's do it slowly, basically. So we are working on a beta which has the user interface done. Basically, it's all done. You have the promotional video that we shared the other day, which is crazy. It has all as I said, it's all simple. It's all eye catchy. So it's going to be awesome for you to if you want to look at it and say, hey, and enjoy the the, the trend of CGX. But yeah, we are trying to make a release like an alpha test in which includes just the tournament functionality. Of course, the competitor too to join the and create tournaments, but we are not including the other utilities such as sponsors because that is getting us a little bit of trouble right now. Not gonna lie, I just to be transparent with you guys. You know us, we are honest. We don't disclose anything. We disclose all, sorry, but yeah, we are going to make the platform simple at first in the alpha test. We are trying to make it a release around September, basically. But as I say, I don't want to give an exact date because we don't want to make hope.
That's smart. Yeah.
Yeah, like I had expectation that expected that we are going to release something and then something came up because we had a trouble. For example, like the smart contract company not going to help us with the smart contract interactions and such. Well, basically they start they stopped interacting with us, so they call our they communication was lost because by the side we lost a little bit of funny complications there. But yeah, we are trying to solve everything right now. So basically, as I say, we are going to release what we got, what we are working on that's functioning, that is working, which is the basic stuff, right? The platform, the tournament creation, the competitions, leaderboards too, but things like the DAO and the sponsor and many more. We are waiting for those, right? We are trying to step aside a little bit, leave them in a whole, not that we are not going to rinse them there, no, but yeah, we
Yeah.
are giving the I mean, we are taking a minute to review it fully. So once we like attach it to the base platform, we make sure that they all work properly with each other.
That's just amazing and also really important because in my personal experience, in crypto, you all know, guys, that I'm also part of CGX, but also I did other projects and everything. Most of the time in crypto, when you set a date up, most of the time you will not arrive into that date. So for example, if you plan on releasing a utility and say, hey, it's going to be live on, I don't know, July 4th, it's most probably not going to be live over there, and then you're going to have to tell your community, hey guys, the utility is not going to be live today, and that's going to create chaos, that's going to create fun, that's going to create a lot of people saying, no, what happened, this is a scam, and stuff like that. So I
Yeah,
actually
not
learned
not
by
with
the hard
CGX.
way. Yeah,
They
exactly,
were
I
very
learned by the
supportive.
hard way. I learned by the hard way that you don't need to put dates when you're in crypto. Like for example, like Rick just said, the platform is going to be in I don't know, maybe in September. Give a month instead of like an exact date, because exact dates are really stressful. And when it comes to technology, it happens a lot that you're going to encounter new bugs, new errors in the coding, that the program is not going to compile properly. So there are a lot of things that will probably screw your release date. So that's actually really smart not to give an exact date, because that's something that will like I said, it's going to make you look bad in front of the community if you don't deliver at that date. So
Yeah,
great
we learn
great to
from our
go, Rick,
mistake, bro.
when your decision of saying, hey, I'm not going to say it's going to be live this day, it's going to be live soon. And also we want to make it professional. That's what Rick said. He's saying that he's not going to make it fast and release very very fast for the platform to have all different kinds of mistakes. No, because remember, guys, that this platform is also going to hold micro payments and, of course, prices distribution. So if there's an error there, that means that people can actually
That's on
lose
us.
money on, or maybe the sorry, or maybe the money is going to be stuck in a, how do you say this, if you're going to be stuck in a smart contract or something like that, you know. So actually, guys, you all need to understand that this is being professionally made. And of course, that's something really important to understand about all this timing, because of course that many people say, yeah, of course I'm a CGX holder, but the chart is not performing really well, like the prices went extremely down and etc. And I think that I understand those, but guys, you'll need to understand that long-term projects, or better said, utility projects, are not the same as meme tokens. What I am saying with this is a utility project, its true value, it's not the price you see on the chart. Okay, the true value of a utility token is based on the quality of the product that they deliver. So the true value of CGX is not the price that we're seeing in the chart right now. You know, that's not the true value. The true value here is the actual platform. And once the actual platform goes live and it's a quality product and it's going to be complete, full, and ready, then we're going to see the actual value of CGX. And when people start
Exactly, bro.
using the
Yeah.
platform, that's when the chart is going to skyrocket and everything. But guys, remember, utility projects, its true value, it's not in the graph. The true value is on the product that they create, and also how many users use that product and how good is that product. So you all need to understand that. So Greg, that's great that you're actually taking your time and doing this properly, so you don't mess it up and you actually end up creating a not quality product.
Yeah, bro. Of course, we don't want to disappoint you. Like you say, we don't want to give you a date and then don't deliver, or deliver, but deliver some product that is not going to work. That's not going to satisfy the holders and the players and the communities. And say, I can create a tournament because this is not working. I can join a tournament because that is not working. I don't receive my prize pool, as you said, and many more things that we are like testing right now. So to make sure that when we release it, it's going to be a smooth ride from day one, basically. So we don't want to deliver a product to the market in a crypto market, so that people can from, like I said, traditional people say, see, I told you this doesn't work, like Web3 doesn't work, it's risky, it's incomplete and such. We want to give a very good impression, you know. So yeah, bro, as you said, we are not giving an exact date, but we are giving you the certainty that when we release a product, it's going to be a very good product that's going not. It can have flaws. Nothing is perfect, right? Any project is perfect, but at least it has its functionality working, right? So yeah, bro, that's what we're playing on right now.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. And guys, of course, if you don't know about CGX and you're of course learning right now about what CGX is all about, I recommend you all to go into the website, take a look, take a sneak peek, do your own research. You know, CGX, like for me, it's a really quality project that I am going to endorse. Of course, we know that now I'm doing my own channel and stuff, but it's a project that I'm going to keep on supporting because I'm part of, and of course I see a great future over there, guys. So actually, I think it's time for some community questions. We're going to shift into the community questions to see
Yeah,
what
man.
you guys have prepared today. But before the community questions, I just wanted to ask about one last thing. What's the marketing strategy that maybe you want to use now, you know, sorry, not now, like what's the marketing strategy you're going to use once the platform goes live, you know, for promoting the platform, not the token, I mean the platform. Like how are you going to make the platform mainstream? That's my last question.
And it's a very interesting one, bro. You always ask the right questions. So basically, we started marketing with a promotional video we did. It was crazy because it was suggested by someone from the community. So we shout out to him in our Telegram group. We created a video in which we used basically paid ads so that it could be showing in many video games related websites, and it's getting a lot of like movement right now. But once that's from now, right? Start creating a hype, right? Basically, right? You got the idea. But once we launch the platform, we are making a very good marketing in regards of streamers and video gamers. So basically, once we have like I said, a functioning platform live, we're going to help these streamers. Streamers will help us promoting CGX by hosting tournaments within our platform. Yeah, for example. a streamer that's is very good playing, I don't know, Fortnite. Like, oh, sorry, you asked me before which type of games we are including. Well, at first we're including the trending games, like I will say, FIFA, Call of Duty, League of Legends, Fortnite, and such. So we are contacting huge streamers from those games to host tournaments in our platform and stream them around basically their channel, right? So it may be a difficult way it may be difficult to get a hold of a huge streamer. Yeah, we know that. Well, we are going to start slow, right? So we're going to start with the streamer that's getting to get known, that they are starting their career. So it's like a way we can interact and help each other. So that's one way that we can promote marketing for CGX is like hosting tournaments, because the best way to promote your project is basically to people to get hype around the community you are working on, right? Like in this case, video game. It's gamers, right? So you we want the gamers to use our platform, to know the platform. So to getting a hold of streamers making a use of CGX and hosting their own tournaments there for the community, we are going to grow a lot. I can assure you that. And also we are going to let them create free tournaments, a free entry for the users. So there's many ways we can benefit each other, right? So that's the main strategy for marketing. Also YouTube, also YouTubers, sorry, and a streamer, also video gamers. So there are many ways we can get a hold of marketing right now, but that's the main way that we are going to get known, right?
That's amazing, man. That's amazing, and thank you very much for that really complete question. Sorry, answer. And okay, that was my questions, guys. So of course now we're going to shift over the community questions. I know that most of you want to ask great questions, and we're going to start off. Let me just see. We're going to start off with maybe AI the original. AI the original. You're allowed to speak, man. How's it going?
Hey, bro.
Hello, Jabi. Hello.
Hello, man.
Hello, man.
Thank you for the opportunity. I'll go straight to my question for today.
Yep.
And it's mainly focused on the platform. So Web3 gaming platform, quite new. It's a new environment totally for most people. So I've noticed there are three main problems for this space for upcoming platforms compared to platforms that are already around, like Mobox. Mobox has a really good user base right now. So I want him to walk me through how they're going to deal with competition. And of course, it's a platform on Web3, so there'll be security risks. We don't pray for that to happen, but yeah, it's substitute to security risks. And yeah, when that happens, funds, and it just brings down the trust in the platform. So I want him to walk me through how and what kind of security they have in place for that. Thank you.
Great question about the security of the platform. How secure it is, Rick?
It's very secure, man. So he said something about mobile too, or am I mistaken, or just about the security? But yeah, about security.
About Mobox. Mobox is basically your competition in this space right now.
Yeah, exactly. That's another project, Rick. He's using about another project, but he wants to know about the security of the platform, how secure it is.
No, it's very secure, man. That's why, like I said, we are getting a hold of these smart contracts. We are going to audit them. It's going to be a huge enterprises are going to get a hold that these smart contracts are secure. So we are going to audit them. We are going to share them so that you can see that they are secure. But the most thing about I can talk about security is that it's not depending on a human, basically. Yeah, there's always like a touch of ourselves, of human working with this. But the thing is that there's no way that you can scam anyone, that you can get a hold of the prices, like. There's no way, because you are not going to have the key to these smart contracts in a way that you can steal money from there, or having your data, your wallets like leaked, basically. Because as I know you are very tech savvy with this crypto world, so I know you trust that it's very difficult to. Of course, there's always someone that can hack into these smart contracts and such, but it's not very recurrent right now. So yeah, basically about security is very secure, because if you do something well, like for example auditing the smart contract, that there's no flaws within them, and there's the less possible like human contact there, it's going to work very good. So yeah, and also as I said, we are going to have the support channel 24/7 around the world. So basically, if you have a problem, you just contact someone right away and say, hey, I'm having a problem with this, or my information got leaked, or something, whatever. It's going to be available for you 24/7. So don't worry, this platform is going to be as secure as it can be, as crypto allows it.
All right, thank you very much. And my last question will be on the general use case of the Chainx token on the platform. Would there be a particular use case, like can I pay for an entry into a tournament with the token, or I have to pay with maybe some stables, or generally
Yeah, bro.
BNB or BSC?
That's a great question. I forgot to mention basically. Yeah, we are going to use three stable coins here. One is USDT, that you can pay your entry fee with the USD. The price pool can be in USDT. You can also use BSC, as we are allocated in the Binance blockchain, and also you can use the CGX token to pay the entry fee. Which
Yep.
is interesting is, yeah, you can use our own token there. But once you set up the price pool to be on CGX token, again, for example, you cannot change it later, like to be receiving USDT or to be received in BSC. It's once you said, okay, the price pool is going to be in this token, it will be that token. You cannot change it later. But one thing that I forgot to mention is that when we host tournaments within our platform, we can make it an entry fee and distribute our own token as a prize pool. So it's going to be crazy, man. It was an interesting question, bro. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
That was great. Thank you, AI, for that amazing question. I'm having such a great time in the lounge because I'm actually banning everyone that says, "Hey, I got a question," and then text me. So I'm having such a good time over there, banning all those type of people. But let's see who gets that question. Let me just find. We're going to go with the OGs first. We have a lot of new people today, so it's actually great. So let me just find Crypto Legend. Hey, Crypto Legend, you're allowed to speak.
Hey, bro, long time.
Crypto Legend.
Hello, am I audible?
Yeah, brother, you're.
Okay, thank you so much for the opportunity, drivers. I saw that for the hosting of tournaments, since it's mostly not you that created the game that we're going to be playing, because I saw you be hosting games like Fortnite, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so what plans do you have for players that have hacks in their games? Like, if I should meet an hacker in the game, because playing Fortnite there are a lot of hackers, at least few hackers in the games that anytime I play. So what plans do you have? Like, if I should report, it will go to Fortnite admins, not you. So would you guys be spectating and all of that? Like, if we should report, what step do you guys take?
Oh, I got it. You're asking about possible hacks and exploits, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Possible hacking in games that you are making tournaments of.
Yeah. The thing is, it's basically that our platform has been decentralized. It's giving the opportunity for you to basically create tournaments under your own terms. But it also means that we are not like your guardian angel here at first, right? Like we are like spectating every tournament that is going to happen, every match that's going to happen within our platform, because that will be impossible, right? Because they are going to be hosting thousands and thousands of tournaments. But we all love to encourage you to stream your tournaments, film them, like have records of it and such. So that's a good way for you to have proof that something went wrong. For example, if there was an exploit, a cheat, I don't know, many things that could happen within a game, and say, hey, bro, I have proof that this guy cheated, this username cheated, and such, and we will review it and then reallocate the money that was lost there. So don't worry about that. But besides that, that's one main reason that we are using, like we always say, traditional games, for example, like Fortnite, because once you get a hold of a platform, you contact these big companies, they allow you to use like an anti-cheat system in which you can run these possible, how can you say, like possible ways of, exploiting, cheating, hacking, whatever. So you can make that test and run and say, hey, there was a flaw here, there was a cheating, someone hacked, someone used an exploit. So we have tools, right? We so that's one way. There's many ways that we can get a hold of hackers. It's not that we can prohibit hackers to join our games because we don't know that they are hackers yet, basically. But yeah, we have the tools to assess the matter and say, hey, there was a hack here, so we will like immediately solve the problem. Like we said, we have a support team working on it, so that's our way to combat hacking. As I said, we cannot detect them right away, but we can control and solve the matter once is done, right? So that's many ways that we have to for combating hacking. But the most important way for me is for the community of gamers to host tournaments, but also record them. So if you have proof, like everything in life, if you have proof, it's the best way to determine if there was hacking expert or whatever. But yeah, hope that I gets your question.
Great answer,
Yeah,
man.
yes, that's very great. Great answers. I really enjoyed that. Now I'm confident to play, and I promise you, I'm going to screen record all. Cause me as a Call of Duty player, I meet a lot of hackers using aimbots. Like,
Yeah, aimbot. Yeah.
Yeah,
gosh, get good,
they do,
bro.
they do.
So
Well,
I'll take that. Thank you so much for the answers.
they allow us to run, for example, if there's an aim we're working right in these programs and I'm talking about. So this is going to be easily detected. Aimbots are very used, so there's many ways to combat them.
Yeah. So great question, Crypto Legend.
Great
J
question, yeah.
Strategies, it's actually your turn, man. J Strategies, you're live, man. Glad to have you
Yo.
here at the lounge.
Yeah, love it, man. CGX, man, love and respect to you, man. As always, as you know, I swung by
Yo,
your
bro, so much
chat
energy right
in
now.
the beginning. Yeah, I swung by in the beginning, and I actually did a YouTube video a long time ago when you first got on it, and
Yeah,
some of your
I
people,
remember.
Oh, bro,
Yeah.
thank you so much.
they started tagging me on it. I was like, man, you know what? And then things happen for a reason, guys. You got to be in it to win it. You got to believe it. You got to believe in karma. You got to keep the vibe. You got to keep the positivity. Mad love and respect. Mad professional to you guys out there. I love that you're doing the VC on video share. You're doing video chat, and you're sharing all the latest and greatest information. Awesome. Now, my question is, all right, I'm a liquidity provider myself. I'm not a gamer. I spend all day coding, building blockchains, doing development. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I am looking to see what kind of options are you going to provide for liquidity providers being on your chain that you're natively launching on, and then expanding in the future to be able to have people utilize CGX as collateral on different kind of decentralized finance. Okay. And then also utilizing different LP pairs, being USDT, and also pairing CGX with BTC and ETH wrap tokens, because that will bring in more liquidity. All right. Then also having a D app where people can lock their CGX for a certain amount of time period, that will continue to bring up your price floor and keep people locked in for a longer period of time that want and believe in your project. So that's what I'm asking. Then on the fourth part of my question, I know there's a lot of stuff in it. All right, you know what I mean. We could get with it. And
you don't have a break, right?
Yeah, and then NFTs. If you bring out NFTs and you utilize your NFTs where people can buy into certain VIP chats or VIP gaming sessions where they hold an NFT that gives them access to that section, and then by holding it longer term, they could be in chats, and then you can run and you can reward your most active members by having a team out there of moderators and admins, and then you could expand growing on that. So about the LP, your different pairs, are you ever going to have collateral and utilize mass volume, and then the NFTs? That's what I got to say. Mad love and respect to CGX. Did it, man?
Yeah. Man, first of all, thank you for the energy, man. That was actually great questions, great question. And I am the one that can answer, the first part, because I am mostly the part
they weren't
that is in
questions.
charge
They were suggestions. We were cool, bro.
Yeah, to be honest, yeah. As you know, of course, our first LP that we have right now is CGX BNB. We're only trending like that. We haven't added more because, of course, how we ended up getting that LP, of course, through our pre-sale. We had a fair launch on and Pixel, and that was our pair, that it was CGX BNB. So basically everyone contributed on BNB, and that's what we ended up with. Of course, we're planning in the future to assign more LPs. For example, like you said, USDT. I don't know if Wrap Ether or BTC. I'm going to tell you that's not what we have in mind right now. But we also are planning to go multi-chain. That's something else that maybe if we go multi-chain into Ethereum or other blockchains, yeah, we can explore the chance of getting Ethereum as well. You know, that's something that we are contemplating. And for example, like you said before, if you don't want to play the actual game and you only like to contribute LP to different projects, yeah, you can also do that as well. Like we are more than welcome for you to contribute. Of course, the ones that we have created, like we said, we only have one at the moment, but yes, of course, we may be trying to increase more in the future, you know, about what more about that. Also for the collateral part, that's something that maybe I shouldn't go much too deep into there, because we haven't actually thought about that at all, to be honest. That's something that we haven't thought about at all, and that's what I can answer, because I'm the one that handles everything with that on CGX. But also Rick can answer you about the part of if we're planning to do some kind of NFTs in the future to reward the most active users, or maybe he is the CEO, so he's the one that might actually have to approve that idea, you know, of adding NFT technology into CGX. What do you think, Rick?
Awesome question, bro. Yeah, about NFTs, at first, I'm going to be very honest with you, Jay. We didn't consider
I
it.
appreciate that. I appreciate the transparency. And, you know, I was going to say that I like it. And, you know, I trust Drybit's opinion. And I went back and, you know, I do my own research. Been in this for a long time, and I see you guys transparent. I look into the contracts, look into the blockchain. You know what I mean? You can't hide in the blockchain, and it's very professional the way you do it. Exactly. And especially with people that are LQ providers and big in the space, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, want to get into these projects, okay? So I saw CGX back in the day, and I've been watching you guys, and now that you're pushing out and you're doing this and you're hitting that, you know what I'm saying, that's when I hit you with the question, yo, I want to be one of the top 1% holders. Do you offer OTC?
Nice.
Can I contact you? You know what I mean? Instead of doing, you know, be able to get with you in a private VIP chat to support your whale holders. So that way people that want to sell when they need to don't dip the chart. We could teach them how to take profit in a safe way. Okay? Because you got to do CEST, condition, entry, strategy, target. All right? So, you know, I'm working with the algorithm builders and, you know, the bookmap people that work on limit buy sell orders for liquidity providers. So you guys can really get in it. You know what I mean? And also development of blockchain. So if you guys are having BSC and you have the tournaments buying in. Also, you go through my YouTube history. You know, I built 2 games on Unreal 4. And you know what? I'm going to go with CGX. We'll talk with it. You can look at my YouTube. Okay, and utilize you guys to have tournaments, okay, and use your token.
That's great, man.
Okay?
Yeah, we can do partnerships and stuff, man. Nice to know that.
Yeah, so all you guys that are listening in, I would say buy your bags now, because you know what, CGX, I see what they're utilizing through the contracts, okay, and it's about to get with it, because these games are off the hook, all right? These RPG, multiplayer, multi-world games. You're talking to builders, liquidity providers. I don't play games, you know what I mean? I build them for the people to play, and then I make money off buying, getting the NFTs, renting out NFTs. So if people want to play the game, you can rent the NFT with CGX tokens, all right, before you actually buy it. And then the people that are providing the NFT, they make the passive income off of that, all right? So there's so many things that you can expand and build, all right?
So many
Bro,
things.
show me a DM later. Yeah, let's talk about it. Yeah, let's show me your games also.
All right. And then all the winners today that win, make sure you buy CGX with it. If you buy CGX with it and I see that, I'll support you. Rock out. Say it in the chat, and we'll hit it, and we'll get with it. Mad love and respect. And then also shoot me a DM and tell me what you want me to talk about in the next video. And I could do a live or I could do a video. And I'll post a Medium article. I'll post a Reddit article. I own 2 news sites. I'll do 2 press releases, okay? And then I'll drop it across the blockchain, and we'll talk about that much more. You guys that know it and you guys that are rocking with it, hey, just go back and look, man. It doesn't lie. Transparency is the greatest. I love you for everything that you've been saying, all the information you gave. Your white paper is detailed, all right? Go into the white paper, guys. Yes, right, Drybit? It's very detailed. Do you see a lot of detailed white papers, or you see like shitty websites? You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly, Ricky. You know what I mean? You know, man, love for that. And since I've been watching you guys, I see you guys, you know, adding more to it. learning how your community, what they like, what they do, different polls, your engagement through social media. All right. So definitely there's so many different strategies that you can hit and grow with this. All right. And, it's funny. I was actually hitting Drybit up and then he ended up hitting me up and we talked. And I was like, hey, you know what? It clicks across the board. So you're in the right spot, man. You are in the right spot. Let's get with it. CGX, I love it because I love the lending, the gaming, okay, the platforms, blockchain development, multi-chain, all that kind of stuff. So this is going to grow. You guys are respectful. Thanks for the transparency. Latest and greatest CGX, guys. Grab a bag to the moon.
Thank
Bro,
you
I
very
love
much,
your
Jay.
energy. Yes,
He's
so incredible.
amazing, to be
Thank you
honest.
so much
Yeah,
for your work.
his energy is just amazing. Thank you very much, Jay, for
You
those
wake me up. I
questions and
was about
also
to.
suggestions. So let's take Emmanuel. I saw Emmanuel raising his hand up, but I can't find him now. Where is he? Emmanuel. Emmanuel Musk, you're unmuted, man.
Hey, bro, how you doing?
Emmanuel. Elon. He is the cousin of Elon Musk. Elon,
Hey,
are you there?
bro.
Hello.
Hey, bro.
Okay, Emmanuel is having connectivity issues. Let's go with someone else. Let me see. Let's go with, let's say, oh, we have someone with the CGX logo. Noah. Noah, you're allowed to speak. Hey, Noah, CGX supporter.
Let's go. Hey, Noah.
Hello, sir.
Hey.
Hey.
So my question is, I saw that the DAO will operate as a part of the Maintenance Act organization. So to the participate in the DAO, what does a CGF holder need to do? And what privileges are there in the DAO? And what rights are assigned to users?
Hey, bro, you got the question? It was like a little bit laggy and.
He asked about the DAO, right? Noah, could you please just reply once again the question?
Yes,
Yeah, I believe
yes,
it
sir.
was
DAO.
about. So, bro, the DAO is an interesting utility that we have, but it's something that Drivey talked to me and convinced me to use. So basically, I don't know, bro, if you want to talk about it. You know, you are very enthusiastic about the DAO, but yeah, the DAO basically is like a way that you can like store these CGX tokens, allocate them, and basically it will make you a part of the family of CGX. So basically, if you have tokens within the DAO and you hold them, right, and if you have a certain quantity, you can participate on TGX's everyday decisions, in which you are going to be partaking on a private group with us, and we all have the democratized way of just like, for example, voting, right? So for example, you can vote basically if a game is going to be allowed to create tournaments on the platform, which type of new marketing we are going to use and spend the liquidity on, and many other ways in which we can all work together within this private table, this closed table, and take decisions of CGX. Obviously, the more you hold, the more power your decision will have. But yeah, basically, in a very easy way, the DAO is about that, man. It's about democracy, right? So the more you hold, the more power you have. But yeah, we are going to have basically a way in which we are allowing the community that's trusting CGX to have the opportunity to take decisions and say, yeah, we are going to use this. We are going to allow this game to be created. We are not going to, I don't know, many other things that will come up in mind. For example, like we say, expanding, right? So it's a very interesting way in which you can be part of the CGX family and basically take decisions that we are taking right now, but we are going to take it together, right?
Thank you, sir. Great answer.
Thank you very
Thank
much,
you,
Noah,
brother.
for that question. Thank you very much. Hey guys, we've been here for 1 hour. Like it spends so fast. It's crazy.
Oh, right.
So
I didn't
yes.
even know
So
this.
we can't, get so much questions. So guys, I'm going to allow someone else to make a question and limit only for one. We have Niloy. Niloy, he was a
Oh, my
real
bro
CGX
Nilo,
supporter. Niloy, what's your question for
day
today,
one.
man? You're unmuted. Niloy, you're unmuted, man. Yo, Niloy.
Nilo, are you there, bro?
Oh, I almost forget about Sam. Sorry, Sam. I don't know why your name didn't appear on my screen. So, Sam, you're unmuted, man.
Hey, hi Ricky. How are you?
Hey, Sammy, how you doing, bro? Nice
Hey,
to
I'm
have you
all
here,
good.
bro. Thank you for tuning in.
Hey, yes, we really missed you in Drive It launch. It's a pleasure to see you here.
Yeah, I wanted to join like a surprise, bro. I didn't want to join like in a random way. Yeah, I wanted to make my scene, my intro, right? But I will be
Yes,
part of the
yes,
launch right now.
yes,
It's
yes. We
crazy.
would love to
He's
have you
taking care of
often.
you, right? He's very good to you, right?
Yes,
Or
yeah.
you can tell me the truth. You can tell me the truth, bro.
We got the experience of CGX over here. He's taking special care of the community.
Yeah, he's awesome, bro. I always say he's a natural here.
Yes, yes. Salute to Drive It for making a community in just less than 3 weeks. We have a
Yeah,
Hey,
long
that's
journey
yeah.
crazy.
ahead.
That's crazy.
Growing
That's
fast.
crazy.
Okay.
But he's also working with
Ricky,
me
how
with
the
the project too. So I don't know how he makes the time, basically.
yeah, he spends a lot of time here. Great to have you. Okay. Hey, Ricky, what's the development stage of CGX? Like, when can we expect it live? Because there are some investors who are desperately waiting to enjoy the tournament.
Yeah, bro, I know you are very excited. I'm excited too. We are all excited. But like I said, we have the first part of like if you say like 50-50, sorry, in a percentage, we are like 70% done here. Like I said, the user interface is done. We have to make any tweaks around it. We are just getting a hold of the backend, right? The part of the smart contracts. Like that's what is stopping us from releasing right now. So like I said, we have the main phase is here, but the part that makes it work is giving us a little bit of trouble right now. But we are talking with a lot of guys that's helping us right now to finally make it all happen and work together. So like I said, yeah, maybe for September or late September we have the beta of the platform. And like I said to you guys, we are working on the basic. We are not giving full utilities right now, which is going to maybe be a problem because like I said, we are not getting everything to work as of it right now. But yeah, in the future, yeah, we will start adding up the other utilities, which is also good for marketing, right? Because if you are starting up many utilities like in updates, right, it's going to be very good because if you release everything and then you don't come up with another idea or another utility in the meantime, well, maybe it's not going to be as good as releasing something from parts, right? So to get hype and expectation. So that's the main plan right now. The development is, like I said, like maybe a 70%, 75%, but we are working very hard to make the back end of the platform work as smooth as we can, bro. So it was an amazing question and awesome to hear about you, man.
Yes, yes, yes. Thank you so much. And I just want to add something to the Drive It community.
Yeah,
Guys,
bro,
this
go
is
ahead.
Ricky, the CEO of CGX. He has built a wonderful tournament and a project like we have never seen in crypto space. So just join
Yeah,
in
thank you
there,
so much,
invest a
bro.
small amount. Once the system is live, you'll definitely enjoy its success. Please go ahead and join CGX and please keep supporting. And Ricky, it was a pleasure to talk to you, man. Love
Same,
you.
bro. We'll talk to you in the group, yeah. Thank you so much,
Yes,
Sammy.
yes, always.
Thank you very much, Sam. Thank you very much. And we have Niloy that he said he's back again. Niloy, you're unmuted, and Niloy is going to be the last question. Sorry, guys, but we've been here for 1 hour and 5 minutes, so time's up.
Hello,
So Niloy is the last question.
Yo,
Hey,
Nilo,
Niloy.
what up?
I am good. How about you?
Doing awesome, man. Doing awesome.
That's
Long
great.
time no.
My
Yeah.
what? So my question is, what will be the new features you would like to add in the website to attract developers and the gamers to join and create tournaments, also join the tournaments?
A new feature in the future, right, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I'm very enthusiastic about betting, so maybe that's something that is not new basically, because many platforms has like a betting system on tournaments and players, but it's something that I would like to, once we have the full utilities in working, I would love to add something like betting, because Nilo, you were with us
Yes.
like from day one that we have the sponsor program, which is not the same as betting, but we would love to offer you both possibilities of the sponsor and the betting one. So it's going to be a very huge way to get a hold of many new players who don't like to play video games but enjoy watching them or enjoy betting on them. So it's going to be crazy. That's one thing I want to happen in the future. Yeah, of course.
It was a great answer. Thanks.
It was a great
Thank
question.
you very much. Thank you very much. And Rick, wait, I have a question from Emmanuel that I don't know what Emmanuel happened with his microphone, but I'm going to read the question out loud and we're going to do a closing statement out of that. He's saying, great to have you, Rick. My question is about the tournament. In my country here, the network isn't very stable, so if I join the tournament and the game already started, but my network got disconnected during the game, will the game continue or it will be paused or it will be canceled? He wants to know about that. What happens if you're playing a tournament and you suddenly lose, network, or your lights went down because of a thunderstorm or whatever thing happens while you're playing the tournament? What is going to happen?
That's a very interesting question, because that can happen. It happens a lot in many countries. Here in Argentina happens a lot too. So that's why I had something in mind to work around it. But basically, as I said, we are decentralized and we are giving the opportunity for tournament creators to have a lot of info and disclosures about their own tournaments, because their tournaments, we host them, but they are them's, right? So basically, if you host a tournament, you have to clarify the conditions that will happen if something like tournament issues, like network issues happen. So if you are a competitor and want to join a tournament, and the tournament says, if in case of network disconnection, in case of I don't know, someone ghosting, someone leaving, or whatever, this is going to be like the consequence of the tournament will stop, but the prices will be redistributed back. The entry fee will be received back. The tournament will continue. So, yes, a lot of things that can be disclosed by the tournament creator. So before you join a tournament, you know what will happen if that things happen, right? But also, we have a full customer support that is going to be working 24/7. So, in case you have a minor issue of minor disconnection and the tournament can be continued, can be postponed, can be whatever, you can talk to the tournament creator or you can talk to us, and we are going to solve that problem. But basically, there's many things that we can do in order to solve that, because as I say, here in Argentina, it happens a lot of times. So I guess we have to think about it, right?
That was an amazing answer. I'm going to add Emmanuel to the to the winners list. And guys, it's been 1 hour and 10 minutes since we started. I think that this has been one really fun and informative AMA, just the way I like them to be here in the lounge. Remember that, guys, this is what I like to do. You all know that being here, doing the AMAs, meeting new people, discussing new projects and stuff with you, the community, is what I like to do every single day. So we're getting so many quality projects over here. We're learning so much. We're meeting like very smart developers and CEOs. Rick, of course, is one of those. So once again, guys, I'm really happy on how everything's playing out here and how everything's playing out with this launch that it doesn't even have 1 month of life, and we have growth at a really accelerated pace.
Yeah, bro,
so that's my ending statement. To be honest, guys, once again, thank you all very, very much for being here, for spending 1 hour of your life to hang out with me, with Rick, and to learn more about the projects that I personally bring into here. Do more research of our CGX. Remember, a long-term play utility project. Wait until the platform goes live and you're going to see a boom. But I'm going to handle the microphone for Rick for his closing statements, and then we're going to say bye-bye.
Well, first of all, thank you so much for joining in. Like he said, sharing an hour of your life with me and we drive it. It's crazy. Thank you so much, guys, for the questions. They were awesome. Thank you so much for being here. So the GX Army supporting me from day one is crazy. You know, Nilo, Sami, Emmanuel. There's a lot of guys here that I remember you. I never forget about you. So thank you so much. And the new guys too. We are welcome to join my Telegram group and hang out with us a lot. So thank you so much. And also would like to congratulate you, Drive It, for your new channel because it's growing crazy. It's like exponentially. But like I always say, you have in you, it's very natural to you to be a great host. So congratulations and thank you, man, for having me this time with you.
Thank you once again, Rick, and thank you all for joining today's AMA at Drive It Crypto Launch. I'm going to say bye-bye to every single one of you, to you too, Rick, bye-bye. And this was it, guys. Drive It out.